Good evening. Welcome to Live Art Studio. How y'all doing? So this is one of the few concerts, for those of you who've seen us at Maryland Hall, this is a unique opportunity because we get you in your seats and then we turn the lights off, but unlike Maryland Hall, you don't have a program to read. One of the things we do when you see us in the big hall is we give you a program with all sorts of information, and then as soon as you start to read it, we turn the lights off. So here, you don't need a program because the guys are going to be telling you what's going on. This is a fun evening for us, and I'm thrilled to see so many people. I'm going to do what I do all the time. I'm going to ask you this question. How many of you are here for the first time? Yeah, I love that. Welcome, 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 welcome. I bet you never thought you'd see a concert in a mall. Okay? I will be driving the train that goes up and down the mall, and I'll be happy to give you rides. I drive it a little fast, so it's like crack the whip. And we can all go get an Orange Julius. Do they still have Orange Julius? Do they still make it? All right, maybe I should go try an Orange Julius. Get one of those giant pretzels from Auntie Anne's. Anyway, we've got a great program for you tonight. We have 4 wonderful singer-songwriters. We have Madison Bailey, we have Wordslave, Dean Rosenthal, and Jimmy Ha. Yeah, you're going to get to see him. And what we're going to do is we're going to start off with having them each do something on their own. And then when we're done with that, we're going to take a quick break. The orchestra is going to come up. We have members of the Annapolis Chamber Orchestra, which is part of Live Arts Maryland. And we're going to have them come up. We're going to get tuned. We're going to play a quick piece with the orchestra, which you will recognize instantly. I'm not even going to tell you what it is. But when you start to hear it, please do not run out of the room to go buy diamonds. That's all I'm going to tell you. Just sit in your seats. The De Beers store is closed now, so it won't do you any good anyway. But we're going to do this piece, and then we're going to bring up again all of these fine, talented people, and we're going to do some of their songs with the orchestra, and we are doing it with. We have a combination of members of the Annapolis Chamber Orchestra, which I kind of like to refer to as the other professional orchestra in town. And we also have Chesapeake's Youth Symphony Orchestra players. So we sort of are putting them all together. So this is really not just a fusion of singer-songwriters, it is a fusion of orchestra players, young and older, well-seasoned, of a certain vintage is what I like to think. Anyway, so let's get started. So we're going to get started, and we're going to have 4 artists. They're going to come up and play whatever they want to play. So let's get going. I think we're starting with Madison. There you are. That's why I didn't see you over there, because you were over there. I got it. Madison Bailey.
Hey guys. Hey guys. I just broke this mic stand. That's not a good start. That's fine. All right. My name's Madison. How are you guys doing?
This place is cool. I've never been here before. Really? Wait, how many have been here again? How many? I got it. Thanks.
All right, we're cool. All right, thanks. I'm going to play a song called Ain't That Strange. I always like to start with this one because I love songs that tell stories, and I made this one up. So here we go.
Both hands on the wheel, flipping through the stations to find something that I feel. Heard my name on the radio. I didn't hear what the saying goes. I'm just happy to live. Stopped at a red light. A cardboard sign caught my eye, and so did the side behind it. I had some bills in my pocket, though I had an empty wallet. I'm just happy to give now. He took my change, said he wished for change. Said leaves they change, but the roots stay the same. Now ain't that strange? I said now ain't that strange? He said now people keep dying, lying, crying, wondering why it's still this mountain now. Ain't that strange? Ain't that strange? Now ain't that strange? Guilt punched me in the chest, an overwhelming feeling, understanding that I'm blessed. I'm able to pursue my dreams when I'm wide awake and even when I am asleep. Lost something, then I found it. Feeling woozy, getting grounded. So I took my shoes off in a field, grasped between my toes, finally feeling something real. Bugs crawling on my skin, so I'm smacking up my ankles and I'm scuffing up my shins. I wanted peace and got annoyance, got exposing my avoidance. He took my change, said he wished for change. He said my leaves they change, but the roots stay the same. Now ain't that strange? Said he took my change. Said he wished for change. He said now leaves they change, but the roots stay the same. Now ain't that strange?
All right, thanks so much.
Our next artist is Word Slave. Are you ready? Welcome, Word Slave.
Thanks, Madison. One more time for Madison, y'all. So I wrote this piece in a bar in Annapolis. How you know you're writing when you're sitting in a bar with your head down in the pad, right? The night time is my time. The night time is mine. Oh, the night time is my time. The night time is where I shine. I live at night. Daytime 9 to 5 will suffice to pay the rent and the lights, but I live at night. In downtown dive bars where bluesmen play blues guitar, where speakers and glasses overflow with spirits, you hear it and screw your face as if to say it's too damn funky in here. But I live there. When nostalgia gets fuzzy after a few and the laughter gets louder as the hours grow late, where the bartenders and locals are on first-name basis, where courage is measured in ounces and may amount to finding a spouse, well, at least for the evening. Where the goal is to bring your woes and leave them on bar tops with gratuity and gratitude for heavy pours, and cover songs blanket your sore mood like chicken noodle soup ain't never sounded so soulful. I live at night, where the bass makes your chest tremble, and the allure of trouble is a perfect mixer for head nodding, feet stomping, hand clapping, and howling at the stage, the moon, and your newfound baby. I live at night. I live at night. I live at night where sinners take communion, and the blues is gospel, and the preacher is choking a neck and testifying, where the sermon's electrified, amplified, and souls are saved through song. The night time is my time. The night time, nighttime is mine. Oh, the night time is my time. The night time is where I shine.
All right, we have two artists coming up, and I'm going to talk about both of them while Jimmy's on his way up, because I first ran into Jimmy Haha years ago, and I remember actually seeing him in a bar in Dewey Beach. Yeah, exactly. What was it called? I don't know, a bar in Dewey Beach. I, of course, was not drinking. I was there for research. Jimmy was, however, drinking, and I feel compelled to say this before Jimmy plays, followed by Dean Rosenthal. I actually did some checking because you may have noticed that we're going chronologically at this point from youngest to more experienced. And I've been sitting here all night going, I know Dean's older than I am. I know he's older than I am. So, and then I looked it up, and he's not. So I am clearly the most well-seasoned of the bunch. So, and Jimmy is definitely not. He's definitely younger. But we're going to mix it up on the second half of the program. But I want you to, how many of you have heard Jimmy's Chicken Shack? Exactly. Well, now you get Jimmy without the Chicken Shack. So it's going to be great. Jimmy High.
Thanks, you guys, for sharing your time with us, which is the biggest and coolest thing you're doing. So, this show has been 10 years in the making, something I was trying to do 10 years ago. And when I met Dane over there, Mr. Dane Critch, we sat here and talked for about 5 minutes, and what took 10 years took literally 5 minutes to agree, like, let's do this thing. So, really appreciate all of you guys being here, and especially all the performers and the musicians and Ernie, and yeah, just super cool. So I had no idea what I was going to play by myself, but I did not bring a pickup here with me, so I know what song I'm going to play because, well, this one I can finger pick, and it's the latest song I wrote, and it's, I don't know, about having a day. Sometimes you have a not so good day, and then sometimes you have a day like today, which is one that I'll remember for a long time. So, all right. Our better angels have been left for dead in the streets. Like Mephistopheles, I love everyone that I meet. Life is a complete mind fuck. What a day, 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 what a day. You say let's jump so we don't add to the weight of the world. It's good to know I'm not the only one that is absurd. Life is so sweet, mind blown. What a day, 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 what a day. Now it all seems so unclear. Just another movement, fodder for the spring. Hints that wane like focus, to thee I will sing. Breaking water moments, ether for the air. Flying from the fortress, I will meet you there. It's just another moment. Another day has broken. It's just another moment. Another day has broken. It's just another moment. Another day has broken me.
All right, and we have one more artist to play before we reset, get the orchestra up here, and do some other things. And this is somebody who I feel like we just met in person, really. We've actually met before, but it's been a glancing blow, so to speak. But I've known Dean forever because I see him all the time in 49 West where Brian and Sarah are here. If you haven't been to 49 West, go there. In fact, it's my go-to place for coffee and other things. But I'd see Dean playing in the front room, and I had not met or worked with Dean before, and I'm sorry it's taken us so long, but now we're doing it. So it's going to be great. So this is Dean Rosenthal.
I'd like to say hi to all my friends who came tonight. It really means a lot to me when I play in front of my friends. I started out playing a bunch of blues stuff around Annapolis, and I realized that a lot of the songs I was singing I just could not relate to. I had never ridden a boat down the Mississippi or stood at the crossroads, or I've had women troubles. But I decided to start writing songs about places that I know. I made a list of all the funny names of people I grew up with and all the funny names of little neighborhoods around here. And I just put them together, and I also tried to make it as simple as possible. I got this record from the library many years ago. It was American folk songs, and they were all very primitive, but every song that you had ever sung in elementary school was on there. So I wrote this song about, it was the end of the night, we were in a bar, and there was maybe 10 people there, and we just started playing this John Lee Hooker riff, and I didn't have any words to go to it, so I just improvisated. Improvisated? Yeah, sounds good to me. I made it up. And this is just basically MapQuest directions. Is there anybody here from Galesville? All right. Well, that's what I've been saying. I used to sing all these songs about all these old blues people, and couldn't really relate, but I've been drunk in Galesville before. So this is called Take a Left into Galesville. Well, if you're driving down Route 2, head east on Central Avenue, make a right on Muddy Creek Road, and take a left at the funeral home. Make a left into Galesville. Make a left into Galesville. Well, if you're driving down Route 2, head east on Central Avenue, make a right on Muddy Creek Road, then hang a left at the funeral home. Make a left into Galesville. Make a left into Galesville. Well, that's all the words. It's basically MapQuest. Yeah? So if you know it, please sing along. That's what makes it folk music. Here we go. Well, if you're driving down Route 2, head east on Central Avenue, and make a right on Muddy Creek Road, then hang a left after Cumberstone. Make a left into Galesville. Make a left into Galesville. Make a left into Galesville. Thank you. I have one more thing I'd like to say before they bring up the orchestra. I really have to thank Jimmy. Jimmy's like the main driving wheel in Annapolis now as far as getting stuff done. So, I was sitting at home and Jimmy called me, and I was more than happy to do this. But I really, 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 I want to thank Jimmy. All right? He's just a cool guy. I'm going to leave this here
Because you start off, man. We didn't bring a guitar stand. Well, I'll just put it right here. All right. All right, so we're going to bring the orchestra up. And so you have a few minutes. You can chat amongst yourselves. Would you like a topic? I can give you one that is artistic and political at the same time. Now, I'm just saying.
Data centers.
Data centers. I was talking about art institutions and the names. All right.
It's artificial art and political.
Exactly. Exactly. All right. Let's get the orchestra up here. We're going to get tuned, and we're going to come back. All right, you having a good time? All right. All right. We're going to start. We're going to have the orchestra play something for you to get us all warmed up. And then we're going to keep the festivities going. We're going to start. Dean, I think you're up first. And I'll sort of walk you through it as we go. So we're going to play a piece by Carl Jenkins, a Welsh composer. For those of you who like trivia, you've heard this piece before a bazillion times. You've also heard a lot of Carl Jenkins music. You just didn't necessarily know it was Carl Jenkins. He is a knight of the British Empire, and he is also one of the founding members, I believe, of the British progressive rock band from the 60s and early 70s, Soft Machine. And now he is the biggest selling classical composer in the world. So you see, if you put your mind to it, You know, you can sell a lot of stuff. Anyway, we're going to do a piece called Palladio. We're going to do the first movement, and I hope you enjoy it. Go out and buy a diamond. Go out and buy one. For those of you that don't know what that is, that's the music that De Beers purchased for their diamond commercials, right? I don't know how much money it made them, but it's obscene, I can tell you that. I'm going to get Dean to come back, but I want to tell you what you're going to hear a little bit, not just your song, but your song and then the others. So when Jimmy and I talked and Dane and I talked and we talked about this, this is the kind of concert I do a lot of in my life outside of Annapolis. And as soon as we started talking about it, I knew instantly that I needed to be in touch with my arranger, a guy named Dan Capletti. And the story about Dan is Dan has worked with all sorts. For those of you who are of a certain generation, you'll recognize names like Michel Legrand, for instance. And, you know, Dan and Michel Legrand, along with other people in that French and Belgian sort of musical community, all work together. Dan has been arranging for me for years. And he does a lot of work for me with Paul Schaefer and the guys from Late Night when we do symphony shows. And so Dan really knows what to do with fusion concerts like this, mixing contemporary popular music with the orchestra. And so we called him up, and he did charts for all four of these singers. And these are songs that they wrote that he orchestrated. So you're hearing this for the first time. Nobody has ever heard this. You know, so, and I took pictures so I could send them back to him in Belgium, and the one I didn't get is I didn't get Dean. So while we're doing this, Tom, if you'd get some pictures of Dean while we're doing this song and shoot them to me, I got to send them to Dan or he won't speak to me again. Because he's waiting for a full report. So you're getting to hear this, and I think we're going to do a song about a girl that you know in Texas. Not new. No. It's the only one I know. Welcome back, Dean Rosenthal.
And that Ernie, that guy's all right, huh? So this is another song I tried to keep it very simple. I know it's a very sophisticated crowd here tonight. A lot of big thinkers. But this is a song I tried to write it as simply as I possibly could. I remember Chuck Berry saying, you can be a great musician and up there playing your heart out, and about 3 people in the crowd will go, hey, that guy's pretty good. But if you keep it real simple, you'll reach everybody, so. I got my hecklers here. There's a girl I know in Texas. She knows who she is. There's a girl I know in Texas. She knows who she is. Well, there's a girl I know in Texas, and she knows who she is. She's the girl I know in Texas. That's right. There's a girl I know in Texas, and I ain't gonna say her name. There's a girl I know in Texas, and I ain't gonna say her name. There's a girl I know in Texas, and I ain't gonna say her name. She's the girl I know in Texas. Same one. There's a girl I know in Texas, and she's over 6 feet tall. There's a girl I know in Texas, she's over 6 feet tall. There's a girl I know in Texas, and she's over 6 feet tall. Everything is big down in Texas. There's a girl I know in Texas. She knows who she is. There's a girl I know in Texas. She knows who she is. There's a girl I know in Texas. She knows who she is. She's the girl I know in Texas. She's the girl I know in Texas. Thank you all. Thank you, thank you.
Oh my God, you'll be back. Don't go anywhere. Don't go anywhere. You unplugged? I think you're unplugged. I think you're good.
I think if I trip, it'll be a good.
Here, I'm gonna get this for Jimmy. Hang on.
Jimmy, get up there and do that.
I'm doing.
Oh, you gonna get back up?
I double on stage hand. I got back up.
This is the guy.
I did push-ups.
This is the guy right here, buddy. This is the guy.
Yep. So, hold on 1 second here. Just a little more of this. That'll be good. I'm a rock musician with no discipline whatsoever. And then you have the total opposite over here of people with amazing discipline and talent. So this song is actually a song that I play with a band called Jarflies. We've been around for 25 years or something like that. And I put a version of this on a solo record I did under the name Mend the Hollow. And it felt like the right song for this because it's called Balancing Act. And this is the truest kind of a balancing act is when, you're used to playing rock songs where you can be all loose and then you have to assimilate and play with people that are so good. And yeah, totally. Yeah, sure, yeah. So, so we actually rehearsed this twice, which is 2 times more than I've ever rehearsed this with any other band. Let's do it. Can't hear a sound except for the beat of the heart inside me, delicate pulsing from under the ground, retracing steps that have brought you to me. Please take my hand and believe that we are not the same, and need not understand or treasure every mistake that we breathe. A kiss upon the hand, recovering what time reveals, but cannot measure. What I know is delicately balancing the space between us, telling you the secrets of my soul. I go, but can we keep from falling as we walk the tightrope, delicate, the balancing act on? So float like something from a dream, patient and serene, grateful for the time that we've had to show like nothing ever seen. The ways within our means. We'll take these steps while blindly feeling. I know it's delicately balancing the space between us, telling you the secrets of my soul. I go, but can we keep from falling as we walk the tightrope, delicate, the balancing act, in control, while telling me the secrets of your soul. We tried, but cannot fight the gravity that holds us close. But can we keep from falling as we walk the tightrope, delicate, the balancing act? Delicate, the balancing act. Delicate, the balancing act. And on, and on, and on, with what I know is delicately balancing the space between us, telling you the secrets of my soul. I go, but can we keep from falling as we walk the tightrope, delicate, the balancing act, in control, while telling me the secrets of your soul. We tried, but cannot fight the gravity that holds us close. Can we keep from falling as we walk the tightrope, delicate, the balancing act? Delicate, balancing act. Delicate, balancing act. And on, and on, and on, and Now we're going to bring out, we got to change positions a little bit. We got it. We're going to change up a little bit, and we're going to bring out Word Slave with I Am. Here we go. I'm playing it well, I think. May not be able to see now.
One more time for Jimmy, y'all. Sure, I'll follow that. But I wanna thank Jimmy for putting like all of these different acts together, all these different genres, and then together with the orchestra. Like, where else can you go in a night like this where it's just so many different artists? So appreciate the vision for that, Jimmy. So thank you for letting me be a part of it. So this song is called I Am. I wrote it with a bunch of 4th and 5th graders a couple of years ago. So I'm going to ask for your help. And if you find yourself struggling with it, remember that I did this with a bunch of 4th and 5th graders a couple of years ago. So it's real easy. I just need you to say I am. Can you say I am? I am. I am. So I'm going to need you to say it with the beat. Can we give them just the beat real quick? When I point to you, you say I am. I am. I am. Simon says, I am. I am. All right, so when we get to the chorus, this is what we're going to do. We're going to say I am, and then we're going to go through it. So don't leave me hanging, all right? Everybody ready? Let's go.
Ready? 1, 2, ready, and go.
Coming in hot. I am the infinite, the beautiful one. I am the earth, moon, stars, and the sun. I am the rain, clouds, trees, and the sea. I am everything that I need to be. I am the thoughts and the moves that I make. I am a blessing every day that I wake. Exactly who I need to be. Everything. I am beautiful me. I am the son of a Nat Ron. On the date of September 2nd is when they gave birth to a song. From the time I touched down, you can tell it was on. My name means from the light of the sun. That doesn't mean that my life is sunny all of the time, but you can bet your bottom dollar I'ma always shine. Shake your hand when I meet you with a smile on my face. Encourage you to push through every mile of your race. I'm not the one to pretend that life don't get ill. What I do is just continue on perfecting my skills. A singer, writer, a rapper, been around the globe. I found the world's greatest treasure right up under my nose. That could be the reason why it may be hard to see. I found the most valuable gift of all was me. Remind myself every day that I can do all things. Spread the same message to the young kings that win. I am the infinite, the beautiful one. I am the earth, moon, stars, and the sun. I am the rain, clouds, trees, and the sea. I am everything that I need to be. I am the thoughts and the moves that I make. I am a blessing every day that I wake. I am exactly who I need to be. Everything. I am beautiful me. I should tell you that I'm a leader, also an avid reader. I like to turn pages to gather information, but it's not enough to acquire the knowledge. You gotta put it to use. That's called application. I can proudly say that I've authored a few books. You might see my face on the cover if you look. Everything I do is to honor my purpose. Singing the melody where I'm authoring verses. My notebook started off like a diary. Trials of adolescence I found tiring. Wanted to get away from a sad situation. I found my escape when I pen hit the paper. What's the best way for me to tell my story? I said it's gotta be exciting, cause nobody likes boring. But that's me, I wonder who you are. I bet it's hard to sum up in only 16 bars. But I am the infinite, the beautiful one. I am the earth, moon, stars, and the sun. I am the rain, clouds, trees, and the sea. I am everything that I need to be. I am the thoughts and the moves that I make. I am a blessing every day that I wake. I am exactly who I need to be. I am everything. I am one more time here. I am the infinite, the beautiful one. The earth, moon, stars, and the sun. The rain, clouds, trees, and the sea. Everything that I need to be. The thoughts and the moves that I make. I am a blessing every day that I wake. I am exactly who I need to be. I am everything. I am beautiful me.
Change things up a little bit. We're her breath, brother. And we're going to do this, right? Come on up here, get plugged in. Madison Bailey.
Yeah, this is B3. Here we go.
Ready?
Right?
What's in your cup is empty. I'm sure that your hands are empty. Since your last sex, I hope you come to your senses. You still leaving in the bush, yeah, to water out the fences. My bourbon breath brother, where did you go? The room is spinning and you feel alone. My bourbon breath brother, will you be fine? He said I lost all my money. I'll have it back in some time. What's in your cup? Is it wine? I only ask 'cause there's nothing in mine. I wish you had, does it ache? Does that alcohol have a taste like a mistake? My bourbon breath brother, where did you go? The room is spinning and you feel alone. My bourbon breath brother, will you be fine? They said I lost all my money, but I'll have it back in some time. My bourbon breath brother, where did you go? The room is spinning and you feel alone. My bourbon breath brother, will you be fine? He said I lost all my money. He said I lost all my money, but I'll have it back in some time. Sometime.
All right. Word, are you ready to come back up? Sing about art? I'm going to get them discussing art. We're going to have a quick discussion. Before that, I want to just sort of acknowledge a couple people before you come up. First of all, we've been hearing some solos all night. Oliver Dyer in the back on guitar. And Kimberly. She sort of got that French cafe thing going on the violin, so we may change her name henceforth. And we've got Dane Critch. Dane, can you introduce your students from CYSO to us?
Yes.
You want to tell me, and I'll just, so you don't have to crawl out.
We have Vivian Newberger.
Vivian Newberger on violin.
Matthias Fernando.
Wait, say it again.
Matthias.
Matthias? Where's Matthias? Say again.
Declan Jenkins.
Declan, nice to meet you. Declan Jenkins. The reason I wanted to introduce the youth orchestra students is because it's so important now more than ever to support music education and music programs. So if you are not sure what to do with your excess money, send it to us. And if you don't want to do that, send it to CYSO because they need, we all need to keep this going, right? Tell your friends and the ones who didn't play tonight what they missed. And just tell them I know where they live. I'll be paying them I'm just kidding. Maybe. Anyway, let's do this. Word, you want to come back up? So this features Oliver at the beginning on this. So come on up, let's do this.
But it's too late. There is mastery in your frame. Color runs through your name and your eyes, the reflection of love. You are the perfect work of art, and you are the masterpiece of my soul, and it represents reality, surreality, expression. You're the perfect work of art. The Sistine has nothing on you, and the pyramids modeled after your glory. The architect of your being should be praised. She knew your glory like a perfectly aged cup of wine or an auburn sunset. Color runs through your name and your eyes, the reflection of love. You are the perfect work of art, and you are the masterpiece of my soul, and you represent reality, surreality, expression. You're the perfect work of art. You're the perfect work, the masterpiece, the perfect work, the masterpiece, the perfect work, the masterpiece, the perfect work, the masterpiece. You're the perfect
All right. Madison, you want to come back out here? No, yes, she does. She's ready. This is great. Forest Green? All right, do you want to tell us anything about it? You just want to do it? Okay.
He sounded like a prince, you know? Like Aladdin or something?
Anyways, wow. Give it up for him again. That was. Oh my God. Yeah. Cool. This is called Forest Green. I'm working on an album, and this is the title track of the album. And this is kind of just supposed to, if you close your eyes and breathe, it'll transport you to the woods. So here we go.
break my neck looking up. Picking Grover brings me luck. Forest green, like the tree. A full heart's an empty mind. Don't feel the bark and smell of pine. Feel the music in your bones. Oh, in the woods is where we roam, surrounded by the forest green. Like the tree. Frolic in the garden, will you eat that fruit? No one else is in the space, it's just me and you. On cloud nine, but I'm grounded like the roots. No one else is in the space, so it's just me and you, surrounded by the forest green. Like the tree. Like the forest green.
Dean, you want to come back up here? Where'd he go? Did he go this way? Oh, there he is. So I have to tell you, I have to tell a little story about this song. So I mentioned that Dan Capoletti, the arranger I work with, is Belgian, and he's very, 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 very smart, brilliant musician, and his English is impeccable. But he doesn't quite know all of the little idiosyncrasies of this area. So Baltimore, Maryland, took a little explaining that it's not Baltimore, Maryland, that it's Balmer, Maryland. And that doesn't translate very well in French. And a lot of the jokes you're gonna hear, so I promised him that after the concert, we're gonna get on the phone next week, and I'm gonna try to explain to him about this area and Balmer. So, Dean, you wanna lead us off? You should get on that call with me. All right.
This is a song I wrote. Keys. I'm not going anywhere, so I'm just going to play there.
Don't forget we're gonna do that beat.
Right. You point to me.
I'm gonna point. I'm good at that.
This is a song I wrote about a girl I know that lives in Baltimore. Yeah. I don't know a whole lot of women, but I know where they're coming from. This is, like I said, just a song about Baltimore. It's this girl I know who, I'm sure you all have the same things. You know, she'd been to New York City a few times, but she's stuck in Baltimore, you know, so she tries to live out the New York lifestyle in Baltimore. Her name just happened to be Marilyn. So, Baltimore, Maryland, right? Got that? Take it away.
Ready? 1, 2, 1, 2, 3.
Who put the sugar in the domino sign? Who walks through Fells Point in a New York state of mind? What's the last city before you reach the Mason-Dixon line? Baltimore, Maryland. Who gave us John Waters but killed Edgar Allan Poe? Who freaks out at the very mention of snow? Who rocks the block when the chilly winds blow? Baltimore, Maryland. Yeah, she's a Charm City girl. Yeah, she's a Chesapeake Bay pearl. Who slept with Francis Scott Key? Who put the oh and oh say can you see? Who's always down but thinking positively? Baltimore, Maryland. Yeah, she's a Charm City girl. She's a Chesapeake Bay girl. Who put the crab in the crab cake? Who pours Natty Boh in a milkshake? Who drives up Charles Street with a foot on the brake? Baltimore, Maryland. Happy birthday to all the May babies. I know they're in here. Thank you. Well, thank you. Come see me around town.
All right. Jimmy is going to close things up, but before we do, I want to introduce. No, you're it. You're it, man. So, and I don't know that song. He wants us to play Oh Shit. I don't know that song. All right, we'll make it up. Oh shit. Oh, here we go. Anyway, I want to introduce members of the Annapolis Chamber Orchestra. We already did the Chesapeake Youth Symphony. Kimberly McCullum, Donna Willingham, Ken Durbin, Michelle Monaco, Dorothy Cooper, Katie Chang, Eda Ladd, Teddy Hersing, Dane Fritsch. And this is the song that got in Jimmy's mind and that led to this thing. So Jimmy, take it away.
I'll try to make it short enough of a story. Yeah, right. When my daughter Isla was a toddler, we would drive in the car and she really liked listening to classical music, and I was like, God, it's just so cool, and why isn't it cool to everybody? And this was part of the reason we wanted to do this, was to kind of broaden the scope and the audience and bring this amazing music and kind of mesh it with the music that we do. And picking the people that we picked, it was easy. I put a list of different generations, and it all just was like, yep, Dean, yep, Word, yep, Madison. And, well, I put myself on because I'm full of myself. But I won't be on any other show. But the idea is that hopefully, I think this has been a good turnout, so hopefully we can do a series. And, I'd like to do this once or twice a year if we can with different musicians in Annapolis. And actually, Word writes for my magazine, Upstart Annapolis, and so he's actually going to be doing a story about the show tonight, which is cool. So that'll be in the fall issue. So this song is called, and here's a quick story about the song. I started this song over 20 years ago, and I would play it at my house, and by the end of it, I would just do this vocal breathing chanting thing. I kind of let the lyrics figure out what they want to be eventually, but they usually will write themselves. But I always found myself weeping at the end of it, and it took over 20 years, and I finally finished it, and we put it on the last Jimmy's Chicken Shack record, and it's called The Sound You Make. And every time I listen to it or sing it, I cry at the end. So I'm going to try not to cry because I can't sing it when I cry. But it's really tough when your hair's standing up on your arm and listening to these fantastic musicians play. So thank you all for your time and commitment. Amazing. Is this the sound you make when you cannot find the words? Is there more that you would dare? Do we ever really learn? If I rise to love with you, will I fall into myself? Is there more that you could give that isn't left upon your shelf? What it is beautiful. I kind of sense there's so much more. This is the sound I make when I cannot find the words. Is there more that I would dare? And will I ever get my turn? As I rise to love with you, I slowly fall into myself. Is there more that I could give that isn't left upon my shelf? It is what it is, and that's beautiful. I kind of sense we should make so much more. Just wanna hear that sound you make. I wanna hear that sound you make. Just wanna hear that sound you make. I wanna Won't you light up and delight us with you? Won't you light up and delight us with you? Won't you light up and delight us with you? Won't you light up and delight us with you? I'm fine, I'm okay, I'm fine, I'm okay, I'm fine, I'm okay, I'm a liar. A word, Madison. Dean, Word, Madison.